Hey everyone, so I always get asked or be told, it's funny when you're being told about a city you live in, and people don't experience it. They say, oh, I can't move to Vegas, it's so hot all the time. Well, first of all, that's not true. It is hot in the summer, but you'll be surprised what you get used to. I lived in San Diego for a very long time. 15 years, I believe, is what, yeah, 15 years I lived in San Diego. And I never realized how humid it was, or that when it's summertime over there, it gets hot and sticky, and the humidity, you don't realize it until you leave. I've been in Vegas now for over 15 years, and I can tell you for a fact that it does get hot in the summer, but you actually adapt and get used to it. It's only for about 10 weeks. Um, you're not walking around in the streets. But there are some things you can do to stay cool. First of all, just like whether it's winter or summer, make sure you drink lots of water. Number two, when it comes to your car, make sure that it's tinted, whatever is legal. Tinted front, back, all around. Make sure that your AC, your compressor, and all that good stuff, your AC works. You check it out before the summer. But surviving the summer in Vegas isn't really that hard. I don't think people just die because it's summer all of a sudden. Now, in Cali, whenever it hits 100 degrees, they find people dead everywhere. Like homeless people, regular people dying at 100. We do get up to 114, 115. I think the highest ever in Vegas was what, 120 once, a few summers ago. But before that, that temperature didn't hit for 50 years. And so surviving the summer is just acclimating. You know, people pretend like you can't live here in the summertime. Phoenix gets well over 120. Places in Texas with humidity is over 100 in the summer. There's plenty of places where millions of people live. So for many of my California friends, mostly the coastal California friends, because inland experiences 100 degrees. Riverside, Temecula, they hit 100 degrees in the summertime. So it's not that we're somehow living like Vegas is this unique city that's experiencing massive heat year round. As you can see, I'm wearing a jacket. It's December. We're in our 40s. The temperature, not my age. I mean, I am in my 40s, but age wise, yes. Temperature wise, in the 40s. It does get to the 30s. It gets cold, cold. And, so it's not that we live in this insane bubble where we're 100 something degrees all year round. And the answer also is to many of the people who have met me in the past, yes, I wear a suit during the summer. So that's not something new. So, yeah, surviving the summer, get your car tinted. If you buy a house out here, I have a lot of people who ask, well, make sure my house has an AC unit. I have yet to sell a house without an AC unit. New homes come with AC units. It comes with it. You don't pay extra. It's not an added thing. Condos, anything I've ever sold had an AC unit, obviously, and heater as well. The heaters, because it does get cold here during the winter. So those are some of the things you need to survive the summer. In other words, nothing. You tint your car, you drink water, don't go running in the middle of the day. But even then, if you haven't noticed, and I did it earlier this year, is people bike early in the morning and late afternoons here in Vegas for miles and miles and miles in the summertime. You just adapt to it, just like, I don't know, 90% of the world that have climate that breaks 90 degrees. So surviving Vegas heat is not that hard. And if you're wondering, for those of you, what the power bill looks like in the summertime, it depends on how big your house is and how cool you want your house to be. On average, if your home is about 2,000 square feet, built in the last 30 years with somewhat of a newer AC, the ones I've sold from experience average about $160 to $180 a month. Now that's for 3 months. The rest of the year you don't have your AC on. You have your heat for a few months, and that's gas. Most of the AC is powered. It's NV Energy controls that, unless you have, of course, solar. But your power bill isn't like $800, $900 a month just because you're running it all day. Unless, of course, your house is this gargantuan 9,000 square foot home, at which time, if you have a 9,000 square foot home, I'm guessing you can probably afford your power bill, whatever that may be. So, yeah, That's it. There's no magic to it. Surviving the Vegas summer is just acclimating and doing a couple of things here and there. There's 3 million people living here, and none of us, at least I haven't seen, none of us are just randomly dying off during the summer.